Hey guys, I want you to do a little bit of exploration in Smart Music this week so that when we start working on it for assignments, you know exactly what you need to be doing. So when you're going to log in, we're at smartmusic.com and I click on login. And then it shows me two different pictures. Choose the image below that looks like your Smart Music homepage to access the correct account. Yours looks like the one on the left. Also, make sure you're using Chrome browser or this won't work. Logging in. Okay, so when you originally log in, you're going to see here if there's any assignments that are due, and I'm not assigning you anything at the moment. Okay, and then once things are submitted, they will be down here, okay, as well as the grade that you got and things like that. So exploration. See over here where it says find music? Well, you could type in your favorite movie there or TV show. And then you would want to filter because way too many things going on there. So you could filter into band and orchestra, which would be like all of the different parts. So you could actually be playing with, a friend from another instrument section, okay? Then there's also, if you wanted to do it by difficulty, you guys are all at the beginning, very easy and easy music, okay? So that's where that's at. Now, if I go back to the find music, so on this widget, I go back to the home. And the other thing, if you scroll down a bit, you've got different music categories. And again, click on any of these, go into any of these, and you can find stuff. If you're looking for your red book, you can actually find that under method books because that's what our red book is. The Tradition of Excellence book is a method book. So if you click on that and then you click right in Tradition of Excellence, and ours is this first one. You see how it's got the green dot, okay? We're at the green dot level. And you can choose the instrument that you're going to be playing. Okay, so baritone horns, you can go in there as euphonium BC. Okay, percussion, you've got your, sometimes you're in mallet percussion and sometimes you'll be in percussion. Okay, so you need to be switching back and forth there. What else do we have? There's our E flat alto, B flat tenor, B flat clarinet, B flat bass clarinet. There's oboe and flute. Okay, French horn is in there, F French horn, B flat trumpet, trombones. So everybody's got their part in there. Okay, so you just click which instrument you're going to do. And then you can choose which number you're wanting to do. Okay, so notice how it's got the 4 instrument only first. They've got all of those. And then they go into the regular numbers that are in the book. Okay, so if you were working on, let's see, if you were working on 32, which some people were working on this week, then you could click on that and then you click open. So you have the backing track here, accompaniment, that's the backing track, my part, how it's supposed to sound, and metronome. Okay, this is the record button. This is the play button. All right. You also, so here is your tempo, so the metronome marking. So if I tell you to play something at a specific metronome marking, you can adjust it here. Calibrate your microphone. okay, so that the laptop can hear you properly. Here's the tuner. This is your count off. So when I give you like a bar for nothing, when we're sitting in front of the group and I say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's what this is doing, is your count off. So you can adjust it. So you could have you could have only 2 beats, you could have all 4 beats, your choice, okay? So I recommend, if you are a brass player and you're finding the piece difficult, then turn on the my part so you can hear what it's supposed to sound like. If you are trying to challenge yourself, then turn that off and just play with the accompaniment and see how it all fits in. Okay? It counts in for you. And so all we're hearing right now is the backing track. There, I've just turned on the my part. Now let's say that I was having difficulties with this. Sometimes that backing track is distracting. So I'm going to just have on my part and play along with that. Hear the articulations? Now you can also use this loop feature. So if I'm really struggling on something, then I can click on loop, I can click set, and if it's actually the middle 2 bars that I'm having difficulties with, then I just set it to be those middle 2 bars. And I work on that. One more time. So using the loop feature can allow you to really break down and chunk it, just like we do in class. I'm like, okay, I just want to hear these 2 measures. Start here and there. Same thing. Okay, so use this looping feature when you're practicing in an area where you're making mistakes. Okay? So if you want to know how well you're doing on a song, then what you want to do is click the record button. Okay, it tells you to unplug your headphones and turn the volume on so that you can test your microphone. And then you can plug your headphones back in so that you could hear the backing track or you can hear the my part, okay? It's important that the computer is not listening to itself. So either have the sound off or plug in a pair of headphones so it can't hear itself. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Now, do you see you've got green notes? Those are correct. You've got red ones. Those are incorrect. And you've got some orange colored ones. Those ones were late. Okay? See how the rest is also red? All right? That's because I held the pitch through the rest, so there should have been silence and there was sound. This one is because my pitch was too low. So see, the black note was on the line, it's a D, and what the computer heard was a C right here. Okay, so this software is not perfect at all, but it's it is an excellent practice tool. And when you submit assignments through this, I will be listening to them. So the mark that you see up here, okay, is not necessarily the mark that I would be giving you, if that makes sense. That's all I want to show you for the moment. There's tons of stuff in here, okay? But I want you in here, and I want you using this, and I want you going through stuff. So all of the stuff that I'm putting onto your practice guide, I want you to do all of the repertoire section inside SmartMusic, okay? Awesome.